Sup, Pack Youth, back with some real talk. God is good, and ever since camp, we have just been on fire, and I love it. Y'all's energy is contagious, so let's keep it going. God is moving. Today, I wanted to keep the message going from Pastor's Sunday sermon. Parables are always my favorite way Jesus taught. They're so simple and easy to understand. Here, Jesus made it even more simple and explained to us what this parable means. If he took time to explain it, it has to be very important. So today I'll be reading in Matthew chapter 13, verses 24 to 30. The parable of the weeds. Jesus told them another parable. The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. But while everyone was sleeping, his enemy came and sowed weeds among the wheat and went away. When the wheat sprouted and formed heads, then the weeds also appeared. The owner's servants came to him and said, "Sir, didn't you sow good seed in your field? Where then did the weeds come from?" "An enemy did this," he replied. The servants asked him, "Do you want us to go and pull them up?" "No," he answered, "because while you are pulling the weeds, you may uproot the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. At that time, I will tell the harvesters, first collect the weeds and tie them in bundles to be burned. Then gather the wheat and bring it to my barn." If you skip ahead with me to verses 36 to 43, the parable of the weeds is explained. Then he left the crowd and went into the house. His disciples came to him and said, "Explain to us the parable of the weeds in the field." He answered, "The one who sowed the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world, and the good seed stands for the people of the kingdom. The weeds are the people of the evil one, and the enemy who sows them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the age, and the harvesters are angels. As the weeds are pulled up and burned in the fire, so it will be at the end of the age. The Son of Man will send out his angels, and they will weed out of his kingdom everything that causes sin and all who do evil. They will throw them into the blazing furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then the righteous will shine like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Whoever has ears, let them listen." We are all living in this world, but like Romans 12:2 says, don't copy the behavior or customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. This isn't to put fear in anybody. This is to motivate you. God's grace and mercy is so great that he is willing to wait for you and me. Just like in the parable, if he came now, we would be pulled up and burned along with the weeds. But he's waiting until harvest time. His love is great, but one thing is for sure, harvest time is near. So I encourage you to keep fighting the good fight of faith. Strengthen in your walk. Surrender it all to him while we still have time. Jesus says he will be back, and back soon. So God bless all of you, and until next time.